Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back with the 100th episode of the infamous, diabolical, relentless, undeniable, undisputed, retaining, greatest tag team podcast champions of the world. Join the Juggernaut James, Sam Moneyman Bam, and my dog, the architect West V, and we are the Let Loose Podcast.
Yo,
Yo!
yo,
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 what's
yo, 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 yo,
goodies?
yo.
What's goodies?
Oh,
Hey, they say we wouldn't do it, but we did.
We did that
Episode
shit. We
100.
did that
For
shit.
real, man. For real. Thank y'all for joining in to the Let Loose podcast. We back 100 episode, bro. This is a big thing for us. We love y'all. Hey, Jordan, motherfucking James, how you doing, bro?
what's up, Sam? What's up, Wes? What's up, fellas?
What's up?
What's
What's
going
up?
on, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in again. Episode 100. Man, how far we have come. I got to start off with saying thank you to the people, as always, as usual. But we're celebrating 100 episodes today of Let Loose, man. We began in September of 2022. September 2022. So a little bit over 2 years now. And in this podcast, we've gave away video games, we've gave away gift cards, we've given free wagers. All you got to do is subscribe. So you might as well subscribe. Stay locked in with us now, man. We do sports, trending, no religion, no politics, no bullshit. In honor of episode 100, we're gonna keep it 100 all day. Tonight, that's all we know, baby. Let loose. Episode 100. Let's crack. Hold on. Let me get my drink ready.
Get your drink on. I only have Baltimore
celebrate, bro.
Ravens. I only have this because my fiance went to the Ravens game last, and it's the tallest glass I got, so I had to fill it all the way up. Not because I'm a Ravens fan.
Thank you for clarification, but I want to cheers, toast to the world. I appreciate you guys.
Bless.
And I do want to do a shout out, like I told you earlier, Jordan. Let's give a shout out to my pops. May he rest in heaven. Today is his birthday. Would have been 63 years old. I miss you, big guy. I wish you were here, man. I hope I make you proud.
Definitely.
Happy birthday. Yes, sir. Happy heavenly birthday to your old man. So what's on tap today? Let's get right to it. Just looking over some things today. Wes, hit him with what's on tap. Yes, sir.
So we got the
Always
weekly
on point.
news. We got Takashi 6ix9ine. Yeah, he's still out and about. He's still alive. He hasn't been killed yet from being a rat. If anybody remembers, he got his ass beat at a LA Fitness last year.
Mhm.
This year, he's suing their asses for about $1 million and damages and whatnot. So we'll talk about that. Brett Favre, the gunslinger, running for politician, a politician position in office. I don't know.
Really?
Apparently, that's what he might be doing. So we'll talk
He
about
might
that.
be.
What's that?
He might be. We'll talk about it. Yes, sir.
We got NOLA in Florida and areas like that. They got snow for the first time in a long ass time, which is a shocker. So we'll talk about that. And we got what's her name, Nazaya Harris. Is that her last name?
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
So this is going to hit home for you, since it's a Detroit, Michigan thing. You know, she got abducted last year, and they haven't found her body yet, but someone did finally get charged. So we'll hit on that a little bit. So, and then of course we got our game. We got our game picks. 4 games left, and then
3 games left.
Well,
4
yeah,
teams.
technically 3 games left. Correct, 3
Yeah.
games left.
4 teams. Yep.
And then the season's over. So NFL season's coming down to an end, unfortunately. But we're going to hit on that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to picks. Me and Jordan, we're pretty fucking close in those picks, man.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But
easy on the trigger there, buddy. Easy.
Yeah. So which one you guys want to talk about first?
Let's bring it in. Let's start off with some opening news. Let's get the rat out the way.
All right. Go
Let's
for
get
it.
the rat out the way.
What you got on it?
So, rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. So this guy, I know y'all remember when he was jumped last year in that LA Fitness, and he got hospitalized with several injuries. Look at that. That man got stomped
Put
out.
it up.
And then now you're gonna play victim. Like, dude, let me just say this. If you're gonna, try to sue LA Fitness, try to get the money for it, I get it. Whatever. You could probably get you a little something for liability issues or whatever this specifically is gonna, be stating here. I'll read some in a second here. But I mean, What do you expect, man? What do you expect? I mean,
Right.
you are just so lucky you are still alive right now, man. Like
No
for real,
shit.
just based on the principles and the causes and all that, which I myself did not blame Takashi so much for snitching like he did, bro. Because number one, he's not from the street. He didn't live that street life, bro. Like Takashi was not, he was not about that life. You know what I mean? He started getting affiliated with Bloods like after he, got money, got famous, and put
Yep.
on and start putting them
Right.
on and all that. Then you want to act super gangster. He's not about that. So
He's
Nah.
not.
in a sense, people like that are not held to the same codes and the street, logic as everybody else who's, about that life, So,
Mhm.
and the fact of the matter is, when he snitched on them, they were all conspiring against him too, bro. Like they was trying. It was either him or them at that point.
Right.
Like they was all trying to set him. So I don't blame the man for snitching in that regard. I
Right.
really don't. But with shit like this, bro, what do you expect's gonna happen? They're gonna always be out to get you, man, and it's always gonna be some kind of a spiel when you're out in public. And the louder you keep making yourself, the more and more shit like this is bound to happen.
Yeah, that's true. But like you say, when you live that life and you ain't know about that stuff or whatever, for real, them boys gonna retaliate. So anytime, any place, bro, you at somewhere that you think you safe at, that people probably won't recognize. Just man, they know you everywhere because your face was everywhere. You was the hottest in 2020. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like 2019, bro, you was the hottest in the streets, bro. For real, with all your little stupid songs, bro, all your blicky blickied up, all your songs. So then
Yeah,
you talk about
he's got to be like one of the worst rappers in history, man.
Oh yeah, by far, by far.
He does have this one song that I find a little bit catchy, but I can't remember what it's called, and
Nah,
I've
it
only
don't even
listened to
matter.
it. I've only listened to it a couple
don't matter.
times, but it's been
It
a
don't-
very long time since I've listened to it. That's how bad it is. I couldn't even tell you what it's called, but
Right. Yeah,
that was long.
It's
That
not
was
even
long
important.
lasted.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
not important. You're taking up
Yeah,
important
exactly,
airtime.
exactly.
No way, for real. We're not gonna give him no type of.
But actually, I'm looking right now saying that the guy that they arrested in connection to
man.
this was a high-ranking Latin Kings member.
Yeah, it said three men, because it's three men that jumped him. So they
Yeah,
arrested
yeah,
all
yeah.
of them.
But I
Uh-huh.
guess
Said,
I guess the main guy, his name was what was his name? Rafael Medina. He's some
Yeah.
sort of high-ranking Latin King member. So
Okay.
I mean, you not only got the Bloods after you, you got fucking Latin Kings
Right.
after you.
Okay. For real.
Like
they stomped that man out, jumped him, said they robbed him too.
I don't blame him. I mean, fuck it.
You might as well. You're stomping
I
him
mean,
out.
if you
Let's
if
get
you
him
live
Right.
if you say you live by the street code, he obviously don't know what the street code is, because if it was me, I wouldn't be going out in public almost anywhere, especially
Right.
with no fucking security and stuff. You're a
And you
fucking
got all
idiot.
that money. You
I wouldn't
flashing all
even
that
go
money,
fucking-
all them cars.
I wouldn't
and
even
all that
stop at a
stuff.
rest stop for a trucking where truckers go without security. That's how fucking
Bruh,
paranoid I would be.
Bro, if I was him, like I would get on something, like I would find a way, like to complete whatever court program, whatever I had to complete or whatever. I gotta live out of the country. Witness
That's what-
protection. I'm getting out the country. I'm
That's what
moving
he was
to
doing
Italy.
for a minute, right?
Somebody,
That's what he was doing.
I just gotta get
Yeah,
out.
yeah. He went to.
I gotta get out of here,
Where the hell did he
yeah.
go?
I don't
Um,
even.
You're like Cuba,
Dominican
Puerto
Republic or
Rico,
something?
Dominican
something.
Republic,
Yeah,
wasn't
right,
it?
Right, right.
I think
It
so.
was
Yeah.
somewhere. Mhm.
Somewhere like that, but yeah, that's wild. I don't even know. Like he's got to stay behind the scenes, if he's gonna. There's a part of me that believes he wants to be a martyr. Like a part of him, like
Oh,
kind of
no,
wants to
man.
get killed, so people
Right.
can remember him even more. And dude, if something, I obviously I hope nothing happens to him, but if something does happen to him, they are gonna pass that man as a legend, bro. These young
Right.
people gonna be tripping.
Oh yeah.
Legend,
fuck
legacy,
yeah.
because that's how they do. Every time
Right.
somebody passes, bro, like that's how they push them. Like, oh, they was the greatest. They was legendary. This was this,
Right.
that. Like how they did with God rest his soul, that Temptation kid. Talk about he was
XXX?
all-time top 10
Yeah.
great. And I'm like, bro, I
Right.
listened to 2 of this man's songs, and I'm gonna tell you right now, God rest his soul, but no.
He wasn't
I
it.
fucked with
Not
him.
like that.
No,
Not like
My
that.
son was a huge
No.
fan of his, and he still
Can't do
is.
that. Exactly, your son. Exactly.
Right,
That's
right.
the audience. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't give me top 10. Don't put him next to no people I grew up listening to.
Right,
Oh,
right,
bitches.
yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
having any of that shit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sorry.
He's
God
part of
rest
the
his soul, but
SoundCloud
no.
era.
We need to stop doing that shit. But I don't know. I think Tekashi said he alleges in this lawsuit that that there wasn't enough security measures in the dangerous neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, you're at a fucking Planet Fitness. How much security
Right.
do
I'm
you
telling you,
expect them
for
to
real.
have, man?
Exactly.
None of the gyms that I go to fucking have any security.
Hell
What the
no.
fuck?
Maybe
What do you
one
expect,
guard.
man?
Maybe one guard. Maybe.
No, I
Right.
ain't never seen a guard at a gym.
That's
Mhm.
terrible.
Personal
bro.
trainers, that's about it.
Yeah.
I've seen police, but like you know, around the area, but I ain't. Yeah, no like security. Like it's not usually needed, man. You know, people go there to vent their frustrations.
When they got the basketball courts, it's needed because man. Hey, my dogs get in for real, man. They be ready to brawl in that ball, bro.
Yeah, and that's one reason why I don't like to go play out in public unless with people I don't know.
Right,
bro. It's not even worth it, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll see what Tekashi gonna do from here on out, man. I think we done took up enough time on this fool. Get him off my screen, please.
Give him the money. Give him the money. You think he's gonna get something?
Yeah, he'll get something.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. He might get a little bit of something.
Yeah, I think he'll get something.
Maybe 50 grand.
Pain and suffering. Right, exactly.
Yeah, not no million.
Something to pay travel.
I'm just cautious 69. Yeah, right. Come on, bro. No, real, you're not high like that no more. For real.
Yeah.
Once was been.
All right, what you guys want to hit on next?
Brett Favre. How about Brett Favre?
Got it.
So I got something. So Brett Favre was on a podcast, and in this podcast, they asked him, you know, because Brett Favre, nobody really follows him no more. I completely get it, but he's always politically opinionated. And always the first to say this needs to be done with this needs to be done with that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they asked him, like, so would you ever shoot on a political career? You know, like, could you see yourself as a politician, maybe in office, a mayor, governor? I don't know. Who knows? Brett Favre says, absolutely not. I cannot see myself envision being a part of that lifestyle. And, you know, so rather he just sit and be very opinionated behind closed doors. But, bro, I just thought the whole thing was funny because can you guys imagine if this man actually decided to try to, like, get a career in politics? This man is still going through shit from hustling Mississippi, bro, out of all that money.
Right.
You know, you weaseled all that money out of the state of Mississippi, allegedly, to help build, what was it, like a gymnasium or something for the school or something?
As a gymnasium, yeah, for his daughter, for his daughter's team.
So you saved money from, like, the poorest state in the United States.
Exactly.
And somebody's going to back your political campaign? Yeah, I don't think that you're going to have a very successful run there, pal.
Right. No way. Brett Favre slick as hell, man, with that shit, bro. But he the type of person that'll say he won't do it, and then you see 2026, 2028. Oh, Brett Favre, Congress. Brett Favre for freaking mayor. Brett Favre for all that, man. Come on, bro, man. I know your little sneaky games. For real, I don't believe a word that man says out of his mouth, bro. For real, he drank too much beer. That man too wild, bro. That stuff.
You got those Wrangler commercials.
Be perfect. But I'd be perfect for Congress, bro, because you know that's how that shit get down anyway. You feel me? All the hidden agendas and all that stuff, the skeletons in the closet, all that stuff like that anyway. So, man, he might be perfect for that stuff, bro. For real, you fit right in.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. You're right. That's the exact lifestyle that you get. You gotta be a good, bull-faced fucking wire to be in a career like that, bro.
That's it.
And he's definitely has strong capability for turnover rates, you know.
There you go.
Got a turnover going. NFL history leader in NFL in the interception category.
All-time leader. All-time leader.
All-time.
Mm-hmm. No biscuit.
Brett Favre's not a top 10 quarterback of all time.
Not anymore.
He's not. He's not. We'll get to that one. We'll do that one next week. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we got the fucking Pro Bowl next week. Ain't nobody want to talk about that.
Bruh, I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about the Pro Bowl these days. Like, I get they don't want to take the risk of have them injuring themselves to be maybe missing like spring training and the beginning of training camps and OTAs and shit. But like bring back that shit from Hawaii days, man. That shit was fire when people like Sean Taylor was lighting motherfuckers up. And players like Brian Urlacher and all them, they were playing their hearts out. Ray Lewis and all them.
Yeah, that shit over with, dog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We can't even get a regular formidable fucking kickoff in this league. I mean, it's insane. But yeah, I don't know. Nobody really here on this podcast cares if Brett Favre goes into politics or not. I thought it was funny coming from a guy who was under investigation for siphoning off this money from Mississippi and all that. I don't know. You can take him off the screen now.
I got you. Yeah.
Get his ass out of there.
Out of there.
Next topic.
So, let's go. Y'all know it's been cold. Y'all see Sam in that hoodie down there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a cold front.
Bro, it's been cold as fuck up here.
All along this eastern seaboard, bro. So all along the East Coast, it's been cold as hell. On the West, it's been fires and shit. It's literally the fire and ice, man. It's crazy shit when you're looking at the map and all this temperature, crazy shit going on. And dude, what we're seeing in this picture right here, New Orleans had their first snowfall. Their first snowfall. Look at these people out here dressing like the Game of Thrones and.
Oh, is that a real picture?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was something that you created. I was like, damn, man, he went hard on that shit.
Nah, bro, these are all real pictures from New Orleans. Like a couple days ago, they had their first snowstorm in 15 years. We're looking at people; they're having the time of their lives.
Damn.
Okay.
It's also I seen in Pensacola too. They had like 4 or 5 inches.
7, 8 inches.
Oh no shit! I thought it was about 4 or 5. Yeah, Pensacola, Florida.
No, that shit got
like
real.
Damn.
Man, y'all got any snow down there?
It got to Jacksonville, but not where I'm at. I'm closer towards the beach, so like closer towards like the airport, like closer to Georgia area, because you know it's like the Florida Georgia line.
Yeah.
So closer to that way, whatever had the snow. You know what I'm saying? Lake Mary's and all those things, whatever, Yulee, all those places, but not further. But they had freaking flurries. They had a bunch of flurries, bro, and I had to go outside and that stuff, bro. Man, I thought it was 12 degrees outside, man. It was so freaking cold, bro. I'm like, man, what the hell is this shit here? This shit is too much for me.
Sammy, have you ever been in snow like that, Sam?
Yeah, when I was in DC.
Okay, so it was snowing. I knew it was cold when you went, but you seen the blizzard, the snow and shit.
Yep, I seen the snow. Yep, and it snowed one time in '89. I believe it was where we had actual snow, with throwing snowballs and everything, and that was the last time it actually snowed in Jacksonville.
God damn, that's crazy.
Yep. So yeah, so like 30 something years ago. Yeah, right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, yep.
That's wild. Yeah, so you have no interest in living in that kind of climate, you know.
Bro, I went to work today.
You'll take that 100 degrees all day, any day.
Bro, I went to work today. It was -4 when I got to work today. -4. -4, dog.
Yeah, that's cold, bro. That's
cold.
Now I will tell you, you know, obviously me and Wes live relatively close, Pennsylvania, West Virginia area. But dude, it's been really cold for here. You know what I mean? It's been like almost Michigan cold. Like, obviously me growing up, bro, like that shit does not bother me. You know, like when it's cold. Obviously nobody likes it when it's like 2 degrees outside, but like I can deal with that, dude. I can deal with 2 degrees, 3 degrees, negative degrees before I can deal with 100 degrees with fucking humidity.
I'll take the heat all day. I'll take the heat all day.
I can't, bro. I'm taking the ice. I'm taking cold.
I'll take the heat all day.
Do that shit. That heat takes something out of me, bro. It gets me so fucking tired, like so quick, bro. Like I can't stand outside down there for longer than like 4 minutes, and I'm so fucking tired, bro. I feel like I'm in a marathon.
Man, that cold, man. Hey, your hands all stiff and your body all like, man, for real, like you got a chokehold on you, bro. That heat, you can kind of maneuver the heat. You know what I'm saying? With what you wear.
That shit hurt your body, bro.
But with the cold, man, you gotta have so many layers, so you still cold, bro. For real, like I'm telling you, you just gotta cook. And you in a koozie. You know what I'm saying? For real. You got everything all bundled up or whatever. You still cold. Your face, eyes, nose, everything's still cold, bro. So it don't matter how many layers you wear, bro. You're still going to be cold in that low temperatures.
Yeah, that shit will chill you down in your bones, down to your soul, bro. Like, it really do. It'll really get you, bro. Yeah, I remember when we go to, when OG Pops came here and we went to the games and shit. Dude, he wears so many layers, bro. Like
I bet.
I don't know how he fits them more onto his person. Like we got home from the game and I was doing laundry, so he was like, "Yeah, can I run a load of laundry?" I said, "Yeah."
So he goes to put a load of laundry and gives me his laundry so I can throw it in. Bro, what he wore just going to the game, like 7 shirts, sweatshirts, this and that, 3-4 pants, 2 socks. Dude, I couldn't fit everything in my washer.
Wow.
Damn.
That's how many clothes he wears, bro. That's how many layers he wears.
Yeah,
you layer up with that fucking cold, bro. That shit get cold out there. But when you born and raised in Michigan, bro, like, we do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's 5 degrees out there as a Michigan game, bro. We are out there freezing. We don't give a fuck. We don't feel none of this shit, bro. Like, growing up doing all that shit, bro, that's a different animal to take that type of fucking cold. But to me, I think of it, I look at y'all as like the different animals. Like, for real, for taking the heat, man. Like, damn.
Bro, back when we used to work together, I know we worked in different departments and all, but you know, being in the warehousing and shit, man, in those trailers, and the trailers are 120 degrees for 10, 12 hours, just trucking along. I just got so used to it that it still doesn't bother me to this day. I'd rather be hot than cold.
I mean, I get it, but damn, dog. I mean, to each his own. I mean, that's why God made us different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, man. But yeah, I just wanted to tell everybody, make sure that everybody is, you know, if it's cold as hell where you live, make sure, you know, y'all obviously bundling up and wearing enough appropriate clothing, because there's so much fucking sickness going around right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed last week. I couldn't do it. I know, Sam, you're not feeling too good, bro. Like, everybody has been sick and everywhere. So everybody take precaution. Even if it don't feel too cold outside, wear a jacket. Like, for real, protect yourself, protect your children. Please and thank you.
Mask up.
Yeah, you all about that masking up, huh?
Always. You know, we said that last week too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I remember us talking about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's get serious and get to this next one, man. I hate talking about shit like this, but gotta bring some light to it.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in to the podcast, man. Much love to everybody. 100th episode of Let Loose.
100.
Started tonight.
100.
Let Loose 100. So, this poor young girl that is displayed right here is a 13-year-old girl by the name of Nasiah Harris. And I'm sure everybody's heard the story. She went missing over a year ago in Detroit. Now she's presumed dead. This scumbag in the top left corner is his name is Jarvis Butts, has been charged with her murder. And from my understanding, he was the father of her cousins, and has preyed on several. Another young girl, and another one that they know about. He has 2 separate cases.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Yep.
That he was abusing her, and it come to find out he was messing with her, and she was pregnant. So it is believed that this dude killed her, so she couldn't have the baby. And this was one of the last known picture that we've seen of Nasiah Harris, and she's not been seen since January of 2024. This has been ongoing for over a year. I'm pretty sure this guy has been locked up. They just seen the judge, and the judge granted the motion for them to go ahead and move forward with a murder case, even without having the body, because her body is still missing.
Right.
And yeah, this is a very shitty situation, and yeah, I have so many questions in this case, man, because this poor little girl really didn't have a chance at anything. Obviously, you read the report, the judge just shredded into everybody, like her family failed her, everybody around her failed her. The judge is absolutely right. She's so right, because this is so disturbing, man. The fact that she had nobody that could pull her away from this predator, this disgusting.
And unfortunately, that happens to a lot of people. That happens in so many cases, man. So many children are, you know, the parents might not think that something's a big deal when it really is, and then it's too late by the time that they want to actually do something. You know, this, that, and the third's happened, or, you know, they're lost, they can't be found, they're dead, their body can't be found, this, that, and the third. Shit like this really really fucking I listen to true crime podcasts all the time at my job when I'm not, working on, stuff for the podcast and whatnot and actually doing my job. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say numb to stuff like this, but I'm so used to seeing and hearing things like this.
Happens
But
so
it,
much.
but it doesn't negate the fact that it's very disturbing. It's very upsetting. There's been plenty of times where I've heard, podcasts of true crime that talk about, things that have happened to other kids in the world or in the past or whatever, and that shit just really fucking upsets me, man, because children are the most innocent creatures, or some of the most
Yes, bro.
innocent creatures on this earth,
Yes.
and they don't fucking
Right.
deserve that shit, man.
Hell
Nah,
no.
They don't
man.
deserve
Not at
none
all.
of that shit. So
And to me, it really hits me harder, like in the last couple years since I became a father. Like,
right,
that
exactly.
shit always, obviously never sat well with me, but bro, it literally like saddens me. Like, bro, my eyes will literally tear up sometimes. Like, I have to stop reading some certain shit,
Yep.
like certain videos I can't watch no more. Like,
Right.
it's crazy what like being a father did to me personally,
Yep.
because
That's
there's
it.
certain shit just like I can't, like, bro, I can't even, like, because I cannot even imagine. And I told my wife for years, bro, we were together for so long, like, that's the only thing in this world I'm afraid of
Yep.
is having children because of shit like this, man. Like, it's crazy.
Anytime I'm out in public with my kids, like my head is on a swivel. Like I'm constantly paying attention to everything that's around me. Even if I'm just going to fucking Target or just a convenience store or something like that. And shit can happen anywhere. Don't ever. One thing I try to tell my kids: don't ever think that something can't happen to you, because it
Right.
can. That's when it's going to happen to you.
I'm telling you.
Period. But dating back to this scumbag Jarvis Butts and why he was charged. But so we got some details of series of shit that happened, right? So, this little girl's Nazaya, she went missing. The last time they seen her was getting off the bus. She got off the school bus, and then she was never seen again. And then her grandmother getting concerned because she lives with her grandmother when she didn't come home, but she didn't report her missing until the next fucking day. It's like she's 13 years old. Right. I'm hoping she's not home within fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
not even.
I don't even let my kids go outside in the front of my house without me being there.
Man,
they're not going They're not going anywhere without me when they're with me.
And on the same day this young girl went missing getting off the bus, this Jarvis Butts dude was scheduled to turn himself in on a gun charge. Wow. So, not only that, they have... Dude, you're reading into this shit's crazy. So, turn it on a gun charge. So, they met up with each other. He met up with the little girl, and they went to Ypsilanti before they returned back to Detroit. They checked into a motel, and the text records alleged that he knew that she was pregnant, and then they got his search history, and he started searching about all types of shit about abortions, abortion pills, and drinking red antifreeze can cause abortions, and just ways
I see that.
over-the-counter abortion methods and shit.
Wow.
And then they confirmed he'd been sexually assaulting her since 2022. And then this obviously went on until.
And he has that history of.
And he has a history.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like to sexually abuse young girls. It's not the only sexual abuse case. Like I mentioned, he's been charged for 2 other charges on 2 other young girls, and he has a conviction for sexual assault in 2005. Like, how is
that was an 8-year-old, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Fuck
Sexually assaulted an 8-year-old family member and a 4-year-old little girl who was his girlfriend's daughter. He's a serial fucking predator.
Right, for real.
How was he on the street? Like, what is going on?
That couldn't be my family. I would have been knocked his ass off.
No doubt. I would have done maybe even worse than that.
There ain't no way in hell. You took this little girl innocence. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Bro, you would have been off the streets.
He was charged in September 27th of 2024 as a habitual 4th-time offender.
Fourth time.
Offender.
Come on, bro. Ain't no way.
Oh my God. Bro.
I don't understand it, man.
And then, this don't even get like his search history, all the shit he looked up, and the text messages, the nasty shit he said to this girl. So like, he's done for. Like, he's obviously cooked. But
Oh yeah, he's
I would
fucked. He's
I
fucked
would
by
be
the.
highly
He's
surprised if he lives through trial. Like,
Hey,
for real.
mhm.
They better keep.
well,
this
they'll
man.
they'll keep him alive through the trial, but when he goes
You gotta keep him
back and he
safe,
gets
bro.
in the gym pop, he ain't gonna last long.
First day he's done, bro.
He ain't gonna last
First
long
day he's done.
unless they keep him.
If that's something every criminal, non-criminal, or anybody anywhere, if it's something that we all agree on, is that people like that, we got no sympathy for what happens to you. Done. Deal with them.
So I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at this thing, and it's showing the text messages that they share between each other, and he's asking her to suck his dick.
Yeah.
And then erase the messages. Like, bro, she's fucking
11, 12 years
13.
old.
Yeah, you're fucking sick, man.
That's crazy.
That's fucking. Oh my god, I don't even want to read the rest of this shit, man.
Yeah,
So, bottom line it, this asshole finally got charged. There's more than enough evidence here. We just read a couple things. This shit goes in full detail, all that. I encourage everybody to look up, have awareness to this case. Pray for this little girl's family. Anybody who really cared about her, even though it doesn't seem like too many people really were looking out for her.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah,
it's really shitty. But I mean, we still gotta pray for her anyway, and God bless her soul, man, because she didn't deserve this, man. And this dude deserves the fucking chair.
100%.
People like this, they need to bring back the electric chair.
Right.
I mean, this shit is just fucking as vile as it gets. It's disgusting, man. And I'm telling you, man,
awful.
Capital punishment is the only solution for child predators. It really is.
100%.
Because look, this man got multiple chances. Habitual fourth-time offender. Come on, America. What the fuck is we doing, man?
What we doing?
This is nuts. Nuts.
Hell no.
Unbelievable. All right. Let's move on. Now my blood's
right.
Now my blood's boiling.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell, bro.
I hope they hammer that motherfucker. I hope they crucify him, nails to the cross on his ass, for real. Man, that shit's crazy, bro. Shit gets my blood boil.
They're gonna get him good in jail, bro. They're gonna get him good. They're gonna get his ass good in jail, bro. For real. I'm telling you.
I can't understand why people ever do certain shit, bro. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, man. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Episode 100 of the Let Loose podcast. Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna hate me, but I totally forgot to add the pictures for the games on here. I totally forgot to do them. So.
Oh my god.
So I can do it. I can do it live if you really want me to. It ain't gonna take but a lickety split. Just give me some time. And actually, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Give me 1 second, man. We can talk about them if you guys want to talk about anything else, real quick.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Well, while you're looking for that, let me get you guys. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. Sam, do you see Lions hasn't poached your D-line coach from you?
Who that?
The Casey. I think his name is Casey. I think he was your defensive line coach.
I didn't pay that no attention.
And did you see Liam Cohen? He said that he was staying. Now he's visiting Jacksonville again for the head coach, man. What the fuck, bro?
Because they got rid of Balky. Remember I was telling you that they had that conference and they said, and Shad Khan said here, like, man, I get rid of him, I get rid of anybody else or whatever, man, if I can get this team to win. I told you Liam Cohen is a hot commodity, bro, man. If we keep him, bro, like, he done signed the contract already, but he's still talking to Jacksonville. But you know Shad Khan got that money, bro. He'll buy that contract out and motherfucking do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He is a hot commodity though right now.
He is, bro. Definitely. Lions lost both of their coordinators, man.
Yeah, we knew that though. We knew that was
going on. We knew it was coming. You know what? But I kind of feel like Ben Johnson gave us the fuck you on the way out, bro. I really do. So? I feel that way because it wasn't. Look, I'm not gonna sit here because everybody's all like, look, they're like, Ben Johnson blew the game for us and went in there, da 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 da, and then. Because he's on his way out, he was distracted, and I'm sitting there like, okay, well, Aaron Glenn wasn't distracted?
Right.
You know, like, we're sitting here, the Lions did not lose that game because of a lot of lack of offensive production. They lost that game because their defense couldn't stop nobody. You know, and that's why they lost. So we understand the Lions were hurt, but they were starting to get. But they have showed that even the backup guys, the role guys, were playing strong. Last couple games, it didn't happen. They could not get one stop versus Washington, and it wasn't their day, man.
Right.
But offensively, did they sputter a little bit? Of course, but they still scored over 30 points. But what pissed me off was the play calling, bro, because when you're down by 10 and the Lions were coming back because we were moving the ball too. They threw one pick six too, so I'll put that in retrospect. But when you're moving the ball, the Lions were down by 10 in the third quarter. They give it to Jameson Williams and let him throw a fucking pass.
Right.
What is that about? The game is on the line, bro. What are you doing? What is that? And when he threw the pick, it was over because they couldn't stop him, and then they got too far ahead. But it is what it is, man. But that's where I'm sour about Ben Johnson. And then you go to a fucking division rival.
Yeah, I thought that shit was funny as fuck.
You really think you're gonna do something there, bro?
He might do better. He might do better, but it ain't gonna be like ain't gonna be no fucking Super Bowl or anything, though.
Yeah, right.
That man gonna be unemployed by 2026.
You can bet that shit.
It's a repeating cycle, bro. Lovie Smith can go 10-6, and they fired his ass.
Right. I'm telling you.
They
took him to the first Super Bowl in freaking 40 years.
Man,
they got rid of him.
Canned his ass real quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know, bro. That's wild, though.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are, brothers.
All right. What game we going first?
Whatever one you want.
Gotta do the KC. Gotta do the KC Buffalo.
All right.
Let's run it up.
Hot like fire.
Hot like fire. Episode 100 of Let Loose Podcast.
There you go.
Stop. Hold on. We got paid promotion. This special message is brought to you by your partners in alcohol. Happy episode, 100th episode.
Yeah, we can't get any comments. I've been told that we can't get any comments on YouTube, so I've never understood what, and I can't do anything. I can't do anything to open live. I don't understand it. Why the live chat won't work? Oh, there we go. Now it comes through. There it goes. I don't know. Don't understand it. We're good. We're good now.
I apologize to everybody if you've been trying to comment and you've been having complications, but try to chime in with us. And
we good. Should be good to go now. Should be good to go now.
TikTok. What up, though? What up, though? It's time to get to these games, bro.
All right. So for the first game, we're going to talk about. We got the Buffalo Bills trying to knock off the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. I just don't know. That is in Kansas City. And Kansas City they are a 2-point favorite. That over-under is 48.5 as of right now on ESPN.com.
Mm-hmm.
Game is at 3:30 at Arrowhead Stadium. They call this the Arrowhead Invitational. So we'll see how that goes. Who you guys got?
Chiefs? You want me to go first? You want to go first, Sam?
You can go first.
Well, I'll just start it off by saying the Chiefs this is their 7th consecutive conference championship appearance.
Yes, sir.
That's impressive. That's second all time, only to New England. They had 8 from 2011 to 18. Mm-hmm. So my breakdown of this is the 4th postseason matchup between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Mahomes is 3-0 against Allen's Bills. They've all been close matchups. The coin toss, the win for KC. That game, remember the coin toss? That single-handedly changed the NFL rule for overtime. Y'all remember that, right? Because Josh Allen didn't get a chance. So, then they had the game. I think that was the game where they got that. Wasn't that the same game where Kansas City got down the field in 13 seconds?
13
seconds. Yeah.
Oh my God, 13 seconds, bro. 2 fucking plays, bro. Buffalo's kicker cost them the 1 year with the missed field goal too. So I mean, they've had some good fucking matchups, bro. And then in each matchup that they've had, Mahomes and Allen have like 1,100 total yards each, 9 touchdowns, and only 1 turnover between both of them.
Wow.
And that was by Josh Allen.
Of course.
And bro, so I expect both of them to bring their fucking A game. And dude, I think we're gonna be in for another instant classic, bro. With a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. This is what it's all about, guys.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
That's it.
I broke this down into two. I broke this down into two components, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all real quick before I tell you who's gonna win this game. How did the Chiefs win, and how did the Bills win? I'll start with the Chiefs. I got 3 keys to victory here. Number one, the Chiefs. How did they win? They got number one, continue their stellar defensive playoff performance, bro. 8 sacks, 14 QB hits versus the Texans last week. Steve Spagnuolo is one of the best in the business, bro, and he has that defense ready every postseason. Number two, they got to contain Josh Allen the best you can. You got to send outside blitzes, mix up the looks to make him look as uncomfortable as possible. And number three, you got to keep finding ways to move the ball offensively. Big plays aren't necessarily needed to win. You just got to keep driving, you know. And one thing about the Chiefs is they're not afraid to take the points, man, the 3 points.
Right.
Because they trust their defense. They know they're going to be back there. And those field goals, they add up, bro. And they've been enough to win 15 games for them this season.
Yep.
Their offense has only scored 30 points twice this season.
Right.
So, and they're 15-2, and actually 1 loss because the 1 loss was without their starters. But I'm just saying, but move the ball, play smart, take the points, they'll be in good shape. That's how they win the game. How did the Bills win? 3 keys. Number one, you got to win the turnover battle. Buffalo's number 1 in the league in turnover margins this season at plus 24. They had 2 forced fumbles and an interception last week versus the Ravens. But they're going to have a tough challenge versus Kansas City because they've now gone 8 straight games without a turnover. Number 2, do not let Travis Kelce beat you. Don't let it happen. Don't let that shit happen because you got to make Mahomes spread that shit out to anyone else or make them try their hand at the run game. This game may get ugly, bro, if Kelce gets fed early. I'm going to tell y'all right now.
Yeah, man.
And then number 3, you got to take the training wheels off Josh Allen, man. It's time to let loose. It's time to let loose in this motherfucker, bro.
Run it up.
You got to put the ball in his hand, let him work. He didn't have to be Superman in that last game for their win.
I think Baltimore fucked themselves on that, though.
Yeah, he only had to be Clark Kent last week.
That's true, yeah.
Superman, you know what I mean? But this week, you're going to have to be
Superman. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yep.
But I ain't going to tell you who's going to win yet. Go ahead, Sam.
That's so funny, bro. Just with the Bills, and I know they beat them this year, whatever, in Buffalo, but I just don't think they have enough because, like I say, the offense isn't working like it really should be. You know, with the receivers over there that they have, it's like is Josh Allen a bust, Cook or bust. You know, the rest of those guys, whatever, man, they play a very small part of them winning. But it's definitely gonna be the defense. The defense got to come strong. You know, they got to stop Mahomes, like you say. They got to make him move around in that pocket, bro. And even still, man, you got Worthy over there. You got freaking Hopkins over there. You got Kelce over there. Then you got all those guys over there, whatever, that can play a major part in winning. I just don't think the Bills got a chance, bro. I just think Kansas City, whatever, is just
a chance.
I don't think they got a chance.
You're insane, brother.
I don't think they got a chance, dog, to win it, bro. Just because the calls that they get all the time in Kansas City, it's just man, destined for those guys to win, bro. Like I want to see Buffalo win. I want to see somebody else in the Super Bowl, but I just know they got this shit on lock, bro. Man, Kansas City gonna win this shit, dog, by probably a touchdown.
Oh, Chiefs cover? What about over under? I had it at 47.5. We'll go on that.
47.5.
It's showing 48.5 right now on ESPN.
I'm gonna go over that too. I'm gonna go over. Yep. I just think they got that stuff so set up, bro. That they want Kansas City to be there, bro. That everybody loves Kansas City, except the people that hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants them to. Man, I hate that shit, bro. It's like they're the new Patriots, bro. That's what I was saying when Mahomes came in the league. What I'm like, man, they're making this guy seem like he Tom Brady.
I mean, he's fucking legit. He's fucking legit.
Man, the last couple seasons, bro, this man ain't really did dog shit.
Not this season. Last season, I don't put it on him because all his fucking players couldn't catch the ball.
Man, all I'm saying is he ain't did nothing these last 2 years, but them boys still winning. But defensively, whatever, the man, they top notch.
Well, the defense carried them last year, 100%.
Yeah, they top notch. Definitely.
Their defense always flips that switch
in
the postseason.
Right.
Always. And then they're they're a top defense in football. It's
Right.
like they are top 3. It's like every
Right.
fucking postseason. It's like,
It's
damn.
crazy. It's crazy. But just
Yeah.
like I said, just the way this stuff plays out, I gotta go Kansas City, man. I gotta go Kansas City cover.
I get it, bro. I do.
I mean, it's no other way to explain that stuff, bro. As much as I want Buffalo to beat these guys, bro, I want anybody to beat Kansas City. whoever Kansas City goes against, man, if they go in the Super Bowl, and man, I want Kansas City to lose again. But I know they're gonna win that shit again.
What you got, Wes?
Man, I was waiting for you to pick your shit. Because I know, me and you, we've been, getting our picks in all season long. It's a tight race between us. I think I'm up by 2. You said I won the picks
You're
last
up by
week.
2. Yeah, my bad. I forgot to announce it. You're at 404. I'm at 402. Sam's at 377.
All right, so like this is where it counts, man. I need to pull through and get this dub and get that let loose championship, bring it down here. And this,
smart.
yeah, this is where it starts right here. I believe I picked Buffalo to beat the Ravens last week, which I believe that's probably where it got me my 2 points. Well, not yeah, I would assume so. Man, like you said, they want Kansas City in the fucking Super Bowl for that 3-peat.
Right.
Buffalo, back in the day, lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. This could be the time that they avenge that and finally win it. I don't know. Josh Allen cannot beat Patrick Mahomes in the fucking playoffs in the regular season. He's
Definitely
pretty.
not Kansas City.
Yeah, it's definitely not a Kansas City. Travis Kelce, he's a different player in the playoffs. Last week he had a fucking 120 yards.
Yeah, right.
We all knew that he was getting the
crazy.
ball. Like, how do you not like? He doesn't.
And you know Swift's in the house.
Yeah.
He's gonna show up.
Yeah. So you gotta slow him down. Xavier Worthy, he's had a decent season for a rookie. I'm not, aside from his speed, I'm not truly impressed. I don't think he's,
Gadget plays though.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it's for.
I mean, he's had a couple good solid catches and runs and stuff like that. But I don't think he's made enough impact to where if they really need him, they can count on him. I don't think he's quite there yet.
No.
DeAndre Hopkins, I don't think he's made that big of a splash while he's been there yet. Maybe in the blocking game for the running, maybe he's done a good job on that, but they don't really highlight that. So, and I don't pay attention to that. I'm watching. Yeah, I'm watching the play at hand, so I'm not necessarily watching whether or not if he's blocking well or not. They did get back Hollywood Brown, which I think is a very important piece. Patrick Mahomes he's a lightning in a bottle, man. You don't know whether he's going to run it. He's so elusive when he's running or getting ready to cross that line of scrimmage to where right before he does it, he finds somebody. Most of the time, Travis Kelce, because Kelce doesn't necessarily run the routes that he's supposed to. He just finds it. He just finds the open spot in the zone coverage, or he loses his man or whatever when they play man coverage and shit like that. So they got a lot of stuff going for them. Plus the referees supposedly, they like to, that's don't even get me started on that shit. Josh Allen's playing out of his mind. James Cook's balling. That defense is really good. And what I don't think gets said enough is what's his face on Buffalo, the guy that died on the field, Hamlin. Jamar Hamlin. Yeah. He's back and playing well. Like he's playing without care.
He's been playing good all season.
Yeah, exactly. So that's beneficial to them. Their defense isn't terrible. It isn't top notch, but it's pretty good. It made Baltimore fumble and threw an interception last week. So they're doing what they need to do to get to where they're at. With all that said, I know, man. God damn it, Gina. Like I said all season, Kansas City. I can't choose against them until until they're beaten. So I'm gonna have to go
Gotta go
Kansas City. I want to go Buffalo so bad,
All that spiel to take Kansas City.
man.
Hey,
That's
you
it.
got them covering 2 points.
Yeah, I'll get them covering that. Yeah, that
And
2 points.
under 47.5.
Oh, that's going over, brother. That's going over.
Yeah,
I want to trust me. I want to choose Buffalo. I really do.
I know.
But
I'm picking Buffalo, right?
well, I'm glad you did because if you didn't, I was. That's why I wanted you to go first.
I knew you were gonna pick Kansas City.
Well,
And
if
know
you,
what?
that's why I said if you go
know what?
first and you pick Kansas City, I was definitely going to choose Buffalo, 100%. So
You know what? But this ain't just that though. But listen, I think Buffalo's got a real shot here.
that I know, I really believe it.
I do. I think this. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, man, and I felt like with them, I said that with the Bills. If they don't do this shit this year, when are you gonna do it with Sean McDermott and Josh Allen?
Yep.
They've been doing this a long fucking time together now,
Yep.
man. Look, what you did, when you beat them, in Buffalo earlier in the year, yeah, we all know it's regular season. It's a whole different time of the playoffs, man. But look, man, if you think about this game, the Bills have like a lot of pressure on them to finally get it, the job done, beat Kansas City, move on, all that. But dude, the pressure on the Chiefs though, man, for the 3P and the this and that, like there's a reason that why this shit has never been done before.
Yeah.
Because it is so fucking hard to do. Like damn near impossible. Like we see this once every maybe 15, 20 years. I mean, about every 10 to 15 years we might see a case of dominance like this. But it's very hard to do shit like this. And something just tells me Buffalo, even though they don't have that, baller outside of Josh Allen, that one playmaker that's gonna kill it for you. But Josh Allen, when he takes over, if you just give him the reins and let him run past whatever he has to do to win the game, he can, get like the best out of these players, man. He makes good players look even better. I feel like he's really getting good at that. Like Khalil Shakur, like his top receiver, like he's got a real rapport with him, man. Like he makes him look real good. Like Ray Davis, he puts him in a lot of spots, like throwing to him out of the backfield, and Ray Davis is coming on strong. James Cook, when he's on, and when he's running hard, if he gets some lane, like
he was running hard last week.
Like Dalton Kincaid can fucking ball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have enough there to win, and in a sense, what Josh Allen's doing, with less, I feel like it's really impressive. And on the flip side, the Chiefs, they like outside of like some like if Rice wasn't Rice, they got hurt.
Rashid Rice.
Rashid Rice.
If Rashid Rice is here, we'd have having a completely different conversation because I think he has a talent. And
he's a fucking stud.
To be a complete game changer.
He's a stud.
He definitely does. But he's not there. You got Worthy. You got Travis Kelce. If you take Travis Kelce out of the game, bro, who you got to worry about? It's kind of like it's almost like the same boat. So in that case, that would put Patrick Mahomes in the same regard as Josh Allen as far as trying to make shit happen yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you take Travis Kelce away from this, like you're basically you're in the same boat. And if you have a quarterback, you have a choice to your quarterback between which quarterback are you picking if he has to do everything himself? Pass, run. Are you gonna pick Mahomes? Are you gonna pick Allen? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna take Josh Allen, bro. He's been He's not afraid to take a fucking hit. He's bigger than Mahomes. He's not gonna flop and be a pussy. Like he does sometimes, but not like Mahomes. Like it's not, That all this being said, bro, I'm babbling. I'm trying to make my case, but I'm just saying Buffalo's got a chance here. This is the year they do it, bro. I expect them to go in there, win this game, take the Chiefs out of the run-in, bro. And I definitely feel like they're gonna move and advance to the Super Bowl. Finally, this is the year they finally get their shot, bro. I'm going over too. Yes, you guys are right. This game's going over.
Oh yeah. Especially if it's going to be cold because it's in Kansas City. But I don't think it's calling for any type of weather or anything like that. So, I think the weather is supposed to be 33 degrees. So that's
beautiful.
That's beautiful football weather. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. So. That's the best you can hope for in late January now.
100%. So it's going to be a shootout. Right. Looking forward to it.
You guys got KC. I'm going Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
For the AFC Championship. Go to the NFC.
All right, for the next one, we have the Commanders, the surprising Commanders, going to Philly, where Philly is favored by 6. That over-under is 47.5. I told you this, Jordan, the other day, I believe. I told a couple people. I bought me a Jaden Daniels jersey, guys.
Mm.
It ain't here yet, but it's on its way.
Cowboys fan. What are you talking about?
Hey, man, I got a rep.
Did
Hey,
you really just say that on live?
I did. Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I bought a Jaden Daniels jersey. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
What is going on in the world
Hey,
today?
well, I'm a Miami Heat fan, but guess what? I got a Laker jersey over there.
That's something different.
That's because you love LeBron, though.
I do like LeBron. He's in my top 3.
I know. No, you like.
I don't know about all that. He's in my top 3, my guy. He's in my top 2. He's in my top 2. But we can talk about that when we're done football season and we get into NBA.
Sounds good. So you got Washington at Philly, 3rd time's the champ of the NFC.
Yeah.
Look, did you read the line? I'm sorry.
Philly's favored by 6. Over-under's 47.5.
All right, thank you, sir. So, like I said, 3 times the champ for the NFC. You guys know Jaden Daniels is the only rookie quarterback in NFL history to account for 300-plus total yards in multiple playoff games.
He's the only rookie in history to win 2 road playoff games.
He can become the first rookie quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
Yep.
And do you understand now as well? He has as many playoff wins as Dak. He has as many playoff wins as Baker Mayfield. Do you understand he has more playoff wins than Tua, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith, Derek Carr, Deshaun Watson? This is fucking crazy. Lamar's only got 3 of them. Lamar's got 3. This kid's doing it all right now.
Rookie season. Off rip. Season.
So, yeah, that's definitely obviously good for Washington. Philly, on the other hand, they're back with a vengeance after last year's collapse in the final, 7 games.
Yeah.
Philly's defense is number 1 overall in yardage. They're 2nd in pass, 10th in rush. They're playing great. Saquon's MVP season can't be overlooked. It's been so fun to watch. 205 yards versus the Rams last week, just running all over them, smacking the fucking.
Yeah, he ran the fuck out of that.
There's only been 5 games this year for the Eagles where Saquon didn't break 100 yards rushing. In one of those games, he had 95.
I'm surprised it's that many.
I think we're slated for another offensive showdown here, boys. I really do. Mm-hmm. So I'll tell you guys want me to give my keys to win the game?
Go ahead.
I got 3 keys for victory for each team, man. Once again, how did the Eagles win? Number 1, they got to stick to the script. They got to run the ball, feed Barkley. Philadelphia ranks number 2 in rushing offense. Washington defense ranks 30th in stopping the run. That's a big advantage for the Eagles right there with their massive offensive line. Number 2, you got to disrupt Jaden Daniels. You got to keep a spy on him every play unless you're sending a certain blitz package on him. You got to keep him on his toes. Remember, his magical season does not negate the fact that he's a rookie and he hasn't been there before.
Right.
Number 3, you need a solid performance from a hobbled Jalen Hurts. He's banged up, yeah. But if your ground and pound game plan's working, then you won't have to be spectacular.
Yep.
You're just going to, whenever there's a play to be made, you're going to
be a game manager.
You got to throw that. You got to make that throw. You know what I mean? And if you're not hobbled enough where you can keep running, he was an impact in the game last week using his legs. More so than his arm, in my opinion. So, so you stick to those 3 scripts or those 3 keys. I think for the Eagles, I think you got a real good shot here. And how did the Commanders win as the underdogs? Number 1, they got to rise up to the challenge. You got to know that there is no tomorrow. This has been a magical run for Washington. They're in the midst of a 7-game win streak. They're playing hard on both sides of the ball, and that must continue. Their defense has allowed 30 points in just 2 out of their last 7 games during those 7. So that's a hell of an improvement from where they started in the season. Right. Number 2, you got to stack the box, bro. You got to play the run, and you got to make an injured Jalen Hurts beat you with his arm, because if Barkley starts busting 70-plus yard touchdown runs, this is going to be over by halftime.
Yep.
But I will tell you, though, I will caution you, although believe 8 or 9 of his touchdown runs this year have all come when they had the boxes stacked on him. I mean, Saquon's just going off this year, bro. So, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, but you got to try.
Yep.
You definitely got to try. And number 3, you got to stay the course, man. All season, Washington has beaten their opponents strategically. They don't have very many explosive plays on a week-to-week basis.
They just hang in there, or they claw themselves back into it.
7, 8, 9-minute drives, bro. That's what they do. They work the clock. They pick up the first down to control the game, time of possession, but it's going to give your defense time to rest and it keeps Saquon on the sidelines, and it's gotten you this far. So those 3 steps, they got a legitimate shot. How you feel about it, Sam? Who you liking here?
You talk a good one for both teams. You ain't tell me who you like, though. You gonna wait till the end again?
Philly.
You like Philly?
Yeah, I will tell you that I just think Philly is. You guys remember a couple weeks ago when Philly's balling out in Buffalo? I was like, remember when I told you guys a few weeks ago, and the Lions were, because ultimately, I knew that I felt like the Lions could go and win the Super Bowl, but I thought that defense would ultimately hold up.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened. So it is what it is. Whatever. I'll get over it. But
no, you won't.
When I came out and said that, though, what 2 teams did I say that I thought was going to the Super Bowl? I said Philly and I said Buffalo. And that's the 2 teams I'm picking to win here, man, because that's just kind of how it evolved. You know what I mean? Preseason, I went with Chiefs, Lions. Mine kind of changed, but Philly and Buffalo, to me, look like the strongest. They look like they play in the best right now, but I definitely think Philly's going to win this game. I think they're the better team overall, and I think if Jalen Hurts was healthy, I wouldn't even be half as concerned. Right. Even though the Commanders are playing great right now, man, I just think there's levels to this. They haven't been here before. They've had a magical run all season, man, but... Right. And I'm not just saying that, obviously, because I'm wearing the Lions jersey and I want, the Commanders to. I don't care. Like, I got no ill will against Washington. They did their damn thing. They balled out. Jaden Daniels is a hell of a quarterback, bro. I can't be mad at the shit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind them seeing beat Philly, but I just think Philly's gonna fucking beat him, bro. And I think they're gonna go.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Washington will cover that 6.5, though. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gonna win by a touchdown or more. And
so the thing is, with Washington, when they played us, our defense was in shambles. A lot of injuries. One of our top guys, hurt, Jamel Dean. So we couldn't cover with a damn. One of your top guys got hurt with Armstead. I think it was Armstead or whatever got hurt.
Amik Robertson.
Robertson, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. So he got hurt. So that kind of flushed it up, whatever, man. Philly defense, man, is on point right now. So y'all not finna get like those little slick plays and all that stuff. Whatever. Saquon gonna do his thing regardless. I don't give a damn if you put 10 in the box. He gonna still be able to get 5-6 yards. For real, like it don't even matter. Like he's right now. You know he gonna get his. And then Jalen Hurts, he gonna do a little bit. Like I say, I don't trust Jalen Hurts like that, but like I said, with Saquon Barkley, bro, I said they was gonna get like 13, 14 wins this year. Just because, like I say, man, that's a difference maker, bro. It's so much he can do. He can throw the ball if he needed to. He can do anything he wants. So I like Philly. I like Philly in this. I do like Washington to cover because offensively or whatever, man, they got a lot of things that they do or whatever real well, and it's not even like you getting big plays. They're just getting first downs because Jalen Hurts, not Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Daniels. He can run for the first. He's real shifty and stuff with that big, strong guy, young guy.
He's very good against the blitz too. You try to blitz him, he's a rookie dude. He acts like a veteran who's been doing it for so long. He's so impressive.
Mm-hmm. And they say he's been doing like the VR stuff. So I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, so that I saw something where it's helped his reaction time. It helps his reaction time by like 1.75 times better than what
faster.
Yeah, so like I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it's a definite benefit to him. into
Yeah,
what
yeah.
into his training.
So like I said, I like Philly. I had Philly going to the Super Bowl anyway. I thought the Bills was gonna get it, but man, all them drop passes, bro, by freaking Mark Andrews, bro. They say he getting death threats and all types of stuff right now. They say, man,
That's how it goes, though.
You gotta
Bro,
catch that.
like, man, you gotta catch the ball,
You
man.
gotta
You
catch that
fumbling
shit, bro.
and all types of crazy stuff,
gotta
bro.
catch
What about
that
Derrick
shit.
Henry? He dropped the pass. He ain't getting no death threats, is he?
But
Nah,
Mark Andrews had two crucial parts.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
the
I know.
fumble where you got that shit punched out, that was
Right.
crucial.
Yeah.
And that drop, like
And that
Mark
drop.
Andrews definitely cost him that game, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
He did, bro.
He
He
did.
definitely. I don't know. Like, I'll put it like this: like, I cannot definitively say that if he makes that two-handed conversion, that ties the game. It's not like it puts him in the league. So,
Right.
but it gives you a chance.
Right.
But it definitely lost you the game, though.
Well,
when
Lamar
you didn't
lost a
make the
fumble
catch.
and he threw an interception.
so, like-
how's that?
Still, he came
It's
back.
the timing
Still
of
came
it, though,
back.
bro. It's not about how you. It's never about how you start. It's never about Lamar could have threw 5 interceptions in the first quarter. If they're still in that same scenario, at the end
I don't
of
know
the
if he
game,
threw fucking
if he
5
drops it,
interceptions. I don't know about that.
and you drop it to tie the game, that's on you, bro. That's
Well, I'm not saying
definitely-
Mark Andrews shouldn't get some of the blame, but Lamar didn't play. I mean, he made some crucial mistakes, in my opinion, as well. The interception and the fumble.
They lost.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Henry did.
But that was the play. That was the
play, though. It
Right.
was.
Fourth quarter, Mark Andrews fumbled that ball, bro. That was a crucial play.
It was.
Because y'all driving down the field.
And he knows that too. And he's better than that, and he knows that. That's why he just broke his silence today. He knows, bro.
Right.
And you thought the Ravens fans were hurt? Like, dude, he's more hurt than anybody. But
Well,
at
no
least something
shit.
Came from that when the Bills were donating to his charity.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, they made a good thing out of it. So, but I mean,
Bills fans,
he'll be fine, but
Bills fans might be some of the best fans in the whole league because they donate to other teams' charities and shit. They do shit like that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it
They've done that shit.
Right.
Yeah, wasn't it like last year or the year before they donated a whole bunch of money to someone that they beat, the team that they beat or something for something? I can't remember what it was, but
I don't remember.
They did.
I just know they've done shit like that.
Yeah.
They've been good on the GoFundMe though. They do though. Bills fans do show up though, dude.
Yep.
Man,
You gotta
Bills,
think if you're
listen.
still
Hey,
Go ahead.
Bills fans will freaking burn your goddamn city down if they don't win. I'm not giving them that much credit because they're burning all types of stuff in Jacksonville when they lost that playoff game.
bro.
Yeah.
In their defense, if you are a Bills fan and you've been a Bills fan for a long time, you watch them lose 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, man, that's
bro.
crazy.
You see them lose back to back to back to back, bro.
Shit happens.
I mean,
Shit happens.
to still be a
4
fan.
times like that? That's crazy.
Hey,
That's
be like that
crazy.
sometimes.
That's wild. That's absolutely wild. But yo, Sam, you going over or you going under for the Commanders Eagles game, bro?
I think I'm gonna go under, bro. I think I'm actually gonna go under on this one.
47 and a half.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go under.
All right. I got you on that. Wes.
All right.
Commanders, Eagles. Talk to me.
So, I was talking, my boy Dougie Fresh came over a little earlier today, and we were having this conversation for about like fucking seemed forever. And we were like literally trying to break it down by matchup, by matchup, by matchup, X's and O's, and this, that, and the third. What I'm thinking is Jalen Hurts is a little hobbled right now. He hasn't been playing that great. Like I said, he's been game managing for pretty much the whole season. Saquon obviously has been going off. Like you mentioned, Washington is what, 30th in rush defense, you said?
Yeah.
And you got Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn going on this magical ride together in both of their first years with the organization. I personally think that I know Philly's defense is top notch. Like you said, they're the best in the league, and obviously what's left in the playoffs. So they can probably definitely shut down, Scary Terry and players like that because Washington doesn't have a lot of star players. They got Scary Terry, Zach Ertz, Robinson, and Eckler. Is that who it is? Eckler.
Yep.
Yep.
Austin Eckler. Yep.
And Philly's defense just got a bunch of studs. Slay, Bond, fucking Cooper DeJean. They got all kinds of players, so they might cause Washington some trouble. But on the flip side, I think that if Washington can, I don't want to say stop Saquon, but if they can focus more solely on him and make Jalen Hurts beat them by throwing it, and they can contain him and put a spy on him so that he, in case he runs, that might help them at least stay in the game because in the fourth quarter, Washington leads the league and last second game winning, scores mostly by field goal, but they're if they're in it in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, they have a high probability of winning that game by a fucking field goal. And even though Philly is as great as they are on defense, I'm not so impressed by them on offense outside of Saquon. If Saquon runs all over them, then yeah, and they can't contain him, then it's a done deal. But when they played, I know it was early in the season, third week, Washington had 5 turnovers that game, and they still won. Granted, was if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that a game that Jalen Hurts got hurt?
Hurts got hurt in the first quarter.
Right. So granted, it was against Kenny Pickett or whatever.
That ain't got nothing to do with the defense.
Exactly. So if you can have 5 turnovers and still win the game against Philly, who's to say that if you play a good game without 5 turnovers that you can't win this game? So in my opinion, if they slow down or somewhat stop Saquon and make Jalen Hurts and the passing game beat them, they might have a good shot in winning this game. So with all that said, I'm going to take Washington to win this game in an upset. Because so just think about this. You got, say Kansas City wins, you got a team going for the first ever three-peat, which they probably would have a good chance in doing, I think, if they go against Washington.
Versus a team with a fucking rookie.
The first rookie to make the Super Bowl in history. As a quarterback, obviously.
Wow.
Just to picture that.
Right.
I never even thought of it like that, bro, to be honest with
you. That would be, the ratings would be off the fucking charts.
What?
Everybody in the entire world would watch that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck the halftime show. I don't even give a fuck about that. Fuck that shit. So
they're not like us.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Nope, Drake will sue your ass if he uses any defamation against him or any of his associates. He'll fucking throw out a lawsuit right before the fucking. He probably has that shit drawn up, and as soon as the halftime show goes over, he's fucking filing that shit. But anyways,
taking Washington.
I think I'm going to take Washington, man. I know it's highly unlikely, but I just think Dan Quinn has them believing, man. Dan Quinn has them fucking believing. And if you have someone who believes in you as much as you believe in you, man, that can take you a long way in this world. Mm-hmm. Even if it's a David versus Goliath type of situation.
No question.
So
I mean, I like the philosophy. I do.
Right. Now, will they win?
I just want to know how they're gonna stop Saquon. That's all I want to know with a 30.
Listen,
I mean, if you gotta send fucking 11 people at him, fuck it.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I know. Obviously,
you're not gonna stop Saquon. You just gotta kind of try to limit the big.
Correct.
And
if he doesn't have 150 to 170 yards, and you can limit him to like 100.
Let's give some respect where respect is due. You still got Bobby Wagner over there.
Correct. Absolutely. Right.
He's hustling on there. Jeremy Chin is a solid safety. Mike Sainer, still rookie from Michigan's been playing out of his mind for them. I told y'all about him. And then they got just a lot of hustlers up like on their a fucking line. You know, you got Payne on the line. Day is the beast. I mean, you got a lot of guys in there who are, but they're buying in. You know what I mean? And you have a couple guys on there who have won a Super Bowl before. One being Zach Ertz, and the other couple were. So I mean, you do have experienced guys on there who, can kind of give you a little bit of smart, tell you what you need to hear. You know what I mean? So I mean,
that's why I feel it's gonna be close.
Do you remember, like, you gotta give them? We can't overlook teams like these when they've come this far. You know what I mean? Remember the first time Cincinnati made that run?
Nobody thought that they were going to do it.
Did they? Hell no.
Nobody thought that the Giants were going to win the Super Bowl.
That's where people started putting respect on my dog Joe Shiesty is what they was doing.
Nobody thought that the Giants were going to win the Super Bowl when they made the fucking playoffs as a 7-9 team.
9-7.
9-7, and they went and beat an undefeated Tom Brady.
Patriots team. They did.
Anything can happen.
Off of the luckiest shit ever, but I will tell you that. So, are you going over or under the 47?
I'm going to go over.
All right, there's your upset pick. Wes is going Washington. I will say, let me just say this, though. If Washington wins this game and they go to the Super Bowl, I don't want the Commanders to win the Super Bowl, bro.
Mm-hmm. I think having a rookie start the Super Bowl is good enough, I guess. It doesn't outweigh a three-peat. Now, if Kansas City, if one of the teams, if the Bills were to get there and the Commanders were to get there, I would take the Commanders because I think that would be a better, I don't want to say story, but a better, I don't know, a better victory, I guess you could say, as opposed to, Buffalo finally getting over the hump of Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City.
Bro, I ain't thinking about none of that when I say that. I think if the Commanders win the Super Bowl this year, it's going to be bad for the league.
Why's that?
Because, man, can you imagine if they win the Super Bowl this year, bro, with a rookie quarterback, first-year head coach?
I already know where you're going. You're right. You're right.
All in a season where a team last year they were 4-13.
Yep.
So if they come and they win a fucking Super Bowl this year, and 1 year, imagine the dumbass expectations that are going to follow suit. Rookie quarterbacks coming in, getting drafted in the first round. These fucking morons are going to actually think this is doable at a consistent rate.
Right.
It's not. It's impossible.
Right. Like damn near.
And in doing so, you're going to take away like you're going to try to downplay a little, kind of like what Jaden Daniels is doing over there. Like, he's doing shit that's never been done. You know what I mean? At the highest fucking level.
Yep.
So I just don't think this would be good for the league, bro. Like, as far as rookie quarterbacks coming, I won't say the league, but it's not going to be good for, rookie quarterbacks coming in at all. I mean, they already have unrealistic expectations.
They've already beat their expectations for the season. 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, I mean rookie quarterbacks in general.
Right.
They already have, they expect you to come in and play and compete immediately, playoff run.
Yeah, but look what happened to Caleb Williams when, they deemed him the fucking next coming.
Right.
Please. Rest have mercy, Caleb Williams and all that.
Hey, man, he had some high expectations coming in, but
Van Johnson and all that. Yeah, well, of course, I do too, but I don't have the same expectations as grown men that paint their fingernails, but that's just me. I have different expectations, manly expectations. Hey, it's okay. I can say whatever I want.
No, man, you're good. You're good.
That's it.
Freedom of speech, brother.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, his lip gloss is popping. You
can look as pretty as you want with the fucking losing season and last in your division.
What, didn't Lil Mama make a song? Something about lip gloss or some shit? Wasn't that a song?
That's what it is.
I can't remember. I could have swore Lil Mama made a song about that shit or some shit.
It sounds about right. It sounds about right.
My lip gloss, is that where you got that, Sam?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought that sounded familiar for some reason, I'm out, Mm-hmm.
Bring us into the main screen, Wes. That'll wrap up the football combo for the night. So we got our picks in, man. I got us down. So we'll see how we fare coming into next week, bro. We ain't gonna be covering no fucking Pro Bowl shit next week. That much I
Yeah,
can promise.
fuck that.
Maybe we'll do our top 10. Y'all comment. Let me know if y'all want to see a top 10 quarterback of all time. We got that shit unlocked for y'all. We will reveal our list.
Before we
later.
get out of here, I wanted to ask you a question off air that it totally slipped my mind, and I'm glad that Sam's on here too. This is completely football related, but I was watching a reel on Facebook, a wrestling reel from back in the day. What's your all's favorite finisher of all time?
Finisher?
Yeah, from
The punt
anybody,
kick.
from anybody.
I'd say the F5 is up there for me. I love the F5. I just thought that fucked people up, bro. The spear. I love a spear too, but not like how everybody uses them nowadays. But like back in the day, like
I like
Rhino-
Goldberg and
Goldberg
Rhino's spear.
Yeah. There's some cool moves.
I think the
man.
fucking stunner's just. I think that's just top tier.
The stunner's
Yeah.
funny.
A fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, but it's
I
awesome.
like the RKO more than I like the
RKO's good.
Yeah,
I think I like
definitely
the
more
RKO.
than the stunner.
Because you can do that shit from anywhere.
Yeah, man.
You can be on the top rope and everything or whatever. He ain't caught somebody with a stunner. I mean, with an RKO.
Yeah, that shit just popped
Super
up. That
kick.
shit just popped up out of
Super kick
nowhere.
gotta be top 5. Yeah,
What is
super
it?
Kick gotta be top 5. Super kick. Definitely
Mm.
Shawn Michaels super kick.
Yeah,
You mean
yeah.
the
Sweet chin music.
not
Yeah,
the super
yeah.
kick.
It's the sweet chin music. Get that shit right.
Because everybody does super kicks now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the
Right.
sweet. Nobody did that shit like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Bro.
Last ride.
Yeah.
Last ride when he put you up all the way up or whatever. Yeah.
Dude, I got it. Clothesline from hell. JBL used to.
Oh, JBL.
knock
Oh yeah, they be fucking.
shit, dog.
Yeah, that was
Oh my
crazy
God.
too.
He used to fool people with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You
Man.
see, he's back now, right? JBL, like now.
Yeah, I
like,
saw that he was on there. I
He was a guest.
yeah, I saw that.
We got main event this weekend, bro. We gonna link up for that shit or what, Sam? You busy?
Shit, ain't no telling.
I know that's
I'll
right.
be around though.
Wasn't there something on like tonight?
No, it's Saturday night.
Is that a pay per view? I saw
No,
like isn't Rhea
it's like a
Ripley?
live
Is
it's
is it?
not really like a. It's not really like a. It is kind. It is, but it's not. I don't know what the main event
Is that the
is.
one where Rhea Ripley is defending her title?
No, I don't think she's defending it. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens are fighting for the title. You have Jey Uso's fighting Gunther for the other title, and I think we got a couple other matches. I can't think of off right, but it's gonna be dope though. We're gonna link up with Grimes and the House of Grim podcast. We'll probably do something for that though. We'll keep y'all in tune for that. In case we do something.
Do.
Yeah, fellas. I think that'll about wrap her up.
That'll wrap up the 100th fucking episode. Cheers,
Yeah.
cheers to you
Hey.
guys. Cheers.
Yeah,
Beep.
I'll cheers to y'all. Hey man, before you get us out of here, Sam, I just want to say, bro, I appreciate you helping me come this far, bro. And I mean, Sam, we started this shit a while ago, man. We talked about it for a long time, man. We just never pulled the trigger on it, man. But I appreciate you, man. And we got a good start, and now we got a good thing going. We got Wes. We're coming up on your 1 year with us, man.
Yeah, I was wondering earlier. I don't know how many episodes I've been on.
You've been on quite a few now. I was looking back at that, but we're coming up on your 1 year with us on the regular. So
oh shit, it's been a year already. Fuck.
I know, and the work
Yeah.
you've been.
I was
doing,
only thinking
so-
it was like 5 or 6 months.
It's been about 9 months now. So
Oh, okay.
We're coming up on it. So yeah, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate both you guys. We put in work. We do this shit, and we're in it for the long run. To
Yeah,
everybody
dog.
watching.
Yeah.
So
We're trying to look at that Pat McAfee money. Any sponsors out there, come holler at us.
I'm telling you,
exactly.
hey man, if I hit one of these parlays, man, no job boy straight, man, for real. We're gonna have our own studio.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
None of that shit.
Name the city. I'm moving.
Yeah, no shit. I'll figure it out.
No,
All
real.
right.
Big time. Let Loose Podcast, man, signing out episode 100. We out of here.
Peace.